Judgment Day makes history and they have all the gold, but they just need one more title. But we'll get there in just a few minutes. Let's review everything that happened at WWE Payback. And the first match of the night was a steel cage match between Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus, and it was a hell of a match. A great ending for this rivalry that has been going for already like 4 months. A legendary rivalry, and this match had it all because they used the steel cage in every single way. And certainly one of the best moments of the match was that superplex from the third rope. That spot really looked amazing. And of course Zoe Stark was there just to try to help Trish Stratus, but she couldn't, and when Trish was trying to escape the steel cage, Becky grabbed her and with a manhandle slam from the third rope, she sealed the victory. After the match, Trish was angry and she slapped Zoe Stark. And Zoe said, well, this is enough, and she attacked Trish Stratus. So, is there gonna be a rivalry between Zoe and Trish in the upcoming weeks? Let's find out. And the second match of the night was LA Knight facing The Miz, but the first to appear in the ring was John Cena, and he told us that he was gonna be the guest referee, and The Miz certainly didn't like that at all. And John Cena introduced LA Knight, and it was a hell of a match. Because both The Miz and LA Knight had their moments. And also having John Cena there was a really great variable because you didn't know what was gonna happen. Because you know John Cena has a long time rivalry with The Miz. By the end of the match, LA Knight escaped from Miz's finisher and then reverted the things because he applied his blood force trauma to seal the victory. A really great victory for LA Knight, and when he was going out of the ring, John Cena offered a handshake, and LA Knight was like in doubt because he told John Cena, you almost made me lose and now you wanna be friends? And John Cena said, this is just a sign of respect. What do you think is gonna happen? It would be really interesting to see John Cena facing LA Knight. Because if you miss SmackDown, John Cena already said in SmackDown that he's ready to come back, that he has been training, and he is ready. So who could be facing John Cena? LA Knight would be a hell of a choice. But we cannot rule out The Miz because he's gonna be angry and maybe he's gonna ask for a rematch against LA Knight. Well, let's see what happens in the next weeks. Now, this match between Rey Mysterio and Austin Theory, I have to be honest with you, I didn't like it at all. I think for first it was too short. I think it was like 5 minutes or 6 minutes. And when you just have too little time to build a match, it's very difficult to tell a good story in the ring. So I think that's what's probably happening with this match. At the end, as you may know already, Rey Mysterio beat Austin Theory and retained the United States Championship. But our next match, the Tag Team Championship match, I can tell you for sure that this was the match of the night. This street fight between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn facing Finn Balor and Damian Priest was excellent. They used everything that they had at their hands. They used chairs, tables, candlesticks, hockey sticks, the metal trash cans. They went to the audience, they fought there. Probably the best moment of this match was that power bomb from Kevin Owens crushing Dominic Mysterio through the table. At that moment, Sami Zayn was left alone in the ring with Damian Priest and Finn Balor, but he could handle both of them because he sent Finn Balor through the table and then a helluva kick to Damian Priest, and that was going to win the match until JD McDonagh came and helped again the Judgment Day. But an angry Kevin Owens grabbed JD McDonagh and sent him through the announcer's table. And Kevin Owens didn't realize the presence of Rhea Ripley, and she crushed Kevin Owens with a spear through the barricade. And after that, Sami Zayn and Finn Balor were alone in the ring. And Sami Zayn applied a helluva kick to Finn Balor, and that was again going to win the match until Dominic Mysterio came with the Money in the Bank briefcase and hit Sami Zayn in the head, leaving him unconscious. And so Finn Balor took the opportunity, and that was it. 1, 2 and 3. And Finn Balor and Damian Priest became the new tag team champions. What a match it was, and the numbers game was the key reason. I told you that in the predictions video. And so finally we can say that the Judgment Day is the most powerful stable in WWE right now. They rule the women's division, the tag team division, and with that Money in the Bank briefcase, they are gonna rule also the men's division. And once Damian Priest becomes the World Heavyweight Champion, we will know for sure that the Judgment Day is the most powerful stable in WWE history. We'll see what happens in the next weeks. We had also the Grayson Waller Effect show where Cody Rhodes was the guest invited, was there just basically to make an announcement. It was that Raw now has a new member and it's no other than Jey Uso. Yes, Jey Uso, he quitted WWE like 3 weeks ago and now he's part of Monday Night Raw. And then Jey Uso super kicked Grayson Waller. Of course WWE is doing this because they're trying to separate the brothers, because I think that they wanna have that match, Jey versus Jimmy Uso, just at WrestleMania. So of course they needed to do this. But I will talk more about the Bloodline in an upcoming video. Now to the final 2 matches of the night. Rhea Ripley defending her championship against Raquel Rodriguez. And this match was all about both women showcasing their strength. We also have to tell that we thought that Rhea Ripley was gonna be, I don't know, maybe a bit injured because during the previous match she applied that spear to Kevin Owens. So when she entered the match, she didn't seem like she was at 100%. But this was not enough for Raquel Rodriguez, because Dominic Mysterio, also not at 100%, came to the ring to actually help Rhea Ripley, and that distraction cost Raquel Rodriguez the match. Now, I do believe that this rivalry should keep going. I think that they were doing a good job, but they can improve a lot of things in this rivalry. For example, the promos, they could have a really good segment with both women delivering great promos. But for now, Rhea Ripley retains the championship and let's see what happens in the upcoming weeks. And so finally to the final match of the night, Seth freaking Rollins facing Shinsuke Nakamura for the World Heavyweight Championship. And the story of this match was simple. Nakamura started from the beginning to attack Seth Rollins' back. In a way, this slowed the match a little bit, because you had Seth Rollins complaining about his back, almost at every single moment. So this also made the match a little bit boring at the moment. Certainly the match started to get a little bit better. We saw Seth Rollins applying a pedigree to Nakamura, and Nakamura escaped the 3 count, and then Nakamura regained control of the match, but just one little mistake from Nakamura allowed Seth Rollins that gate of opportunity to apply his stomp to Nakamura. And that way he finished the match and retained the World Heavyweight Championship. I wanna see these two keep going the next few months. I think the rivalry could improve and things can get better if they make things even more personal. Nakamura's character is evolving really well, and this evil villain that doesn't care about anything could be a really great character at Monday Night Raw, facing the champion Seth Rollins. But for now, Seth Rollins retains the World Heavyweight Championship, and let's see what happens during Monday Night Raw. Overall, I think it was just a good pay-per-view. I liked a lot more the first matches. Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus made a hell of a job at that steel cage match. And LA Knight vs The Miz was really fun, also having John Cena there as guest referee. And the match of the night of course goes to the street fight between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and the Judgment Day. And certainly I love the result, because now the Judgment Day is the most powerful stable in WWE. But let me know in the comment section down below what do you think. And that's it for today. If you like, please share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.